Chapter 32. Visit to the Sinthi Brahmo Samaj. October 19, 1884. On this day, Sri Ramakrishna again visited the Sinthi Brahmo Samaj. It was the occasion of the autumn festival of the Samaj, which was being celebrated at Beni Madhav Pal's garden house. The hall was decorated with flowers and greens, flags and festoons of various colors. Outside, the blue autumn sky with its fleecy clouds was reflected in the water of the lake. Sri Ramakrishna arrived at 4:30 in the afternoon. Entering the hall, he bowed down before the altar. The Brahmo devotees, among whom could be noticed Bijoy and Troilokyu, sat around him. A sub-judge, who was the member of the Brahmo Samaj, was with them. Troilokyu was entertaining the devotees with his melodious music. Master, to Troilokyu. That song of yours, O mother, make me mad with thy love, I enjoy very much. Won't you sing it? Troilokyu sang. O mother, make me mad with thy love. What need have I of knowledge or reason? Make me drunk with thy love's wine. O thou who stealest thy bhaktos' hearts, drown me deep in the sea of thy love. Here in this world, this madhouse of thine, some laugh, some weep, some dance for joy. Jesus, Buddha, Moses, Gauranga, all are drunk with the wine of thy love. O mother, when shall I be blessed by joining their blissful company? As he listened to the song, the master's mind underwent a transformation, and presently he went into deep samadhi. Coming down a little to the plane of the sense world, he gave instruction to the devotees. His mind was still charged with the divine experience. His words were spoken as if in a state of intoxication. Gradually, he became again fully conscious of the world. Master. O mother, I don't want the bliss of divine inebriation. I shall eat Sinthi. To the devotees. By Sinthi, I mean the attainment of the spiritual goal, and not one of the 8 occult powers. About the occult powers, Sri Krishna said to Arjuna, Friend, if you find anyone who has acquired even one of the 8 powers, then know for certain he will not realize me. For powers surely beget pride, and God cannot be realized if there is the slightest trace of pride. According to a certain school of thought, there are 4 classes of devotees: the pravartaka, the sadhaka, the siddha, and the siddha of the siddha. He who has just begun religious life is a pravartaka. Such a man puts his denominational marks on his body and forehead, wears a rosary around his neck, and scrupulously follows other outer conventions. The sadhaka has advanced farther. His desire for outer show has become less. He longs for the realization of God and prays to Him sincerely. He repeats the name of God and calls on Him with a guileless heart. Now, whom should we call the siddha? He who has the absolute conviction that God exists and is the sole doer. He who has seen God. And who is the siddha of the siddha? He who has not merely seen God, but has intimately talked with Him as Father, Son, or Beloved. It is one thing to believe beyond a doubt that fire exists in wood, but it is quite another to get the fire from the wood, cook rice with its help, appease one's hunger, and so be satisfied. These are 2 entirely different things. No one can put a limit to spiritual experience. If you refer to one experience, there is another beyond that, and still another, and so on.